Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope you're having a fabulous Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining me for Try It Out Tuesday. Today we're going to create a Christmas card using some items that are new to Simon Says Stamp. They're part of the Season of Wonder release. We have a 6x8 stamp set called Deck the Halls. I love the larger images in here because they're so easy to color. I'm going to be coloring in this cute little girl. And then there is a coordinating die set that will cut out these images, but we're going to be using scissors to fussy cut. I'll link both the stamp set and the coordinating die set down below. Sometimes Simon will have these in a bundle, and I'll link that too. We're going to pair these both together, two stamp sets. This one here is called Noted Holiday. It creates, it's super fun because you have holiday checklist, you have Merry and Brighton, you have Christmas to-do list, and then you can add some sub notes underneath it for your Christmas to-do list. You could put, play Christmas music, buy new lights, enjoy twinkle lights, watch holiday movies. It's just super fun, and I thought this would be really cute to pair together. So let's start by doing a little bit of coloring with this image. We're going to take our image and I'm going to place it on some white cardstock, and then while we're at it, we're going to stamp our greetings too. I'm going to use the large Christmas. There's also blocked off sentiments on the top so you can customize it, and I'm going to stamp Have a Very Merry. Okay, I'm going to use my Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink. We're just going to stamp this a couple times, not necessarily for our image, but for our greeting. And I think that looks wonderful. I'm going to be coloring in my image with my Copic marker, so I'll play a little bit of music while I color it in, and then when I'm all done, I'll go catch you back. Okay, coloring is all done. We're going to go ahead and take some scissors and we're going to fussy cut out our image, our greeting, and also, well, both of our greetings actually. I have my greeting and my image all cut out, and now we're going to make our Christmas to-do list, and for that I'm going to bring in a background stamp that I've used before. This one is the ticking background stamp. If you have any kind of ledger paper, you could bring a ledger paper stamp, you could use that, but I thought this would work perfect for a to-do list. What we're going to do is take some white cardstock, and I'm going to ink this up with my intense black ink once more here. And I'm just going to do one side because I only need maybe about 1.5 inches of the paper. And I do want an extra tall area on top so I can stamp my to-do list. So I will line this up and I will press down. I hope I didn't get it crooked. And I think what we have will work out perfectly. I am going to bring my paper trimmer. We're going to bring it in and we'll even this up and trim it to, I'm thinking maybe, let's see, a 2-inch strip would work out perfect. And I'm going to stamp it a little bit more towards the left because I'm going to add some sequins. Okay, and we're going to clean off our stamp, and now we get to fill it in with a whole bunch of things to do. So let's see. Let's send some holiday cards. I'm going to stamp it right in between the dotted lines. We'll send some holiday cards. Well, how about if we make some cookies? Make more cookies. Before I started my bakery, I always baked probably 12 different kinds of cookies, and then I put them in a box and sent them out to coworkers. I love doing that. And then when I started my bakery, I did so much baking, I never had time for that. But now that I have more time, I think I'm going to do that this year. So we definitely need to make more cookies. Wonderful. Let's see what else we need to do. We need to buy new lights. We need to make some fun tags. So let's stamp these. And I think that's the perfect to-do list. Plenty to do. We don't want to overwhelm ourselves during the holidays. Okay, so that's done. For my background, I'm going to bring in the Simon Says Stamp A2 Marquee die set. I'm going to take the largest one, and I want a dark red background for my card. I think it will bring out our little girl's dress. So I have some red cardstock. I am going to run this through my die cut machine, and then we're going to do a little ink blending with our black ink. This is what the marquee looks like. I'm going to go ahead and ink blend just the bottom portion really lightly. I don't want to go really dark. I just want to add a little, since my greeting is really dark, it's going to go on the bottom. I just want to add a little darkness or richness to the very top. I'm going to ink this up, and I think black ink always goes really good with red. You can see that it's not too dark. It just makes it really rich. And I am going to fade towards the middle. I think that's the right amount. Okay. Let's clean our work surface, grab our card base. We're going to adhere our panel to our card base just using our tape runner. And we're going to see some white polka dots behind here. And I'm placing this panel with the dark side on the top. Okay, and then we have all of our elements. I'm going to bring my scissors and I'm going to trim. I'm going to take my scissors and just trim off the bottom of this list, kind of shortening it. And I'm going to curl this side up. Okay, I'm going to, okay, what I'm going, I put foam tape behind here, but I removed the release paper, but we're going to put it back on because I'm going to trim it a little bit more. I think my to-do list is a little bit too thick. We're going to trim this down so it is a 1 3/4 inch to-do list. I think that's going to work out a little bit better. And then I can add this. And I think that's a great spot, kind of tilting it a little bit. And then we're going to add some adhesive to the present side of our little girl, and then we can add her. My wrap gifts is kind of off-centered and I had to double stamp it. It's not so bad, but it is darker than the rest, so we're just going to cover that right up. That works out kind of nice. And cover up our mistake. Okay, lastly we're going to bring in some sequins. I'm using Pretty Pink Pasha's sparkling clear sequins, and we're going to add a little bit of sparkle here. Okay, and then I'm going to take my Spectrum Noir sparkle pen and I'm just going to add a little sparkle over the presents. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but when you tilt it during the light, you can see that added sparkle. And that finishes off my card today for Try It Out Tuesday. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a fabulous day, and we will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.